Okay, another my big thinking in 92 was about resorts, flights, because my network was for people after work. I'm not like Oracle or some other companies. I'm not like IBM or like this. They have client server and they do have everything for work. But I came to exploring and I came to certain network. So later I started to think about my under one roof platforms. So I came to hotels and resorts. So if you look at like this one, this, believe it or not, they got from the house. That was because XY was talking. They implemented because of she was telling what was on private property. Those hotels online, they are not that legal as people think. So suppose Santa Barbara. So that's what I had. Hotels, going to dates. Mm, well, yeah, I think one, two, three people. So basically, you search this look. I had like this, but look, for instance, some hotels or graphics. Now you search. That's what I had because some of those platforms I wasn't sure what front page to have, so I had like this kind of simple one for that one and for cars and for some things I had like that. But for like eBay or Amazon I had different one. So what you see the map. That's my map. Okay, it shows you where that place is, or it should show. So anyway, if you click on something, but this should show on a map hotel, this or hotel yet. Anyway, they just put the price but not the name. Now this one, that's what I had. You probably see similarity to my like real estate. So it shows you different hotel rooms. So this would be rooms, different prices. Different room, different price. That's what I had. And you click what you like. Okay. It tells you, and you reserve. That's what I had. This one is not American brain. It's my brain in the house. They were implementing illegally with violation of Minnesota laws, because if my X5 is talking about my platforms, it's for me to talk, not for you to talk. And only I can implement, they cannot implement. So basically this would be for hotels. Now I had also like this one, resorts. So hotels is one thing, but resort and packages is different. So suppose going to this Expedia. I had combined version with flights and everything, or just hotels. They implemented both. It wasn't for them to implement, I'm telling you. So going to suppose Santa Barbara or San Diego, let's go San Diego. So you see, it's very similar. You see, this and picture or graphic. That was not AOL 91 way, so they got from me, but implemented illegally and copyrighted, look like they are brains for it. They're not brains, they got from ex-wife. And then all the copycats, everybody can do, nobody can do. Nobody can use my house. And ancient Olga said, it means intellectual property. That did not exist. If you check 91 AOL 91 didn't have it. So that's consider illegal use. So that's how you do. You choose from what date to what date, and you search. Tells you one room. What's going on? Oh, deals. I had deals. Deals and specials, yes. I had this one. Now what's going on? Okay, put one. Okay. So what you see is probably the same. You see, similar. It's like a copycat. So again, the same map. They use mine as look like a template for everybody. It's not a template for everybody. It is for me to use, not for everybody to use. That one came from the house, I can tell you. Like this, the same thing. It shows picture, this information, and show you rooms. You see, show your rooms. If you want to reserve, you reserve. That's what I had. Now, in case of Expedia, they combine my flights. I had flights. I've seen somewhere. But anyway, flights can be separate. I came to flights, but I could combine or not. So flights would be the same. Flights. So if European Innovation Center need people, Americans don't have it. Don't have that person. They cannot show because they were implementing because of ex-wife and they did not see me. So it's actually illegal implementation. All that is illegal. Made up is legal. In fact, those developers should not even work on it. It was not for them to use. Now, okay, the Google using my flights illegally. So you go from here to there. So you put this is all illegal stuff, including search engine. It's all based on spy. So what else I had? Well, rentals should be similar. Rental apartments. Rentals. So apartment, because at some point I thought to have individual site for apartments. Maybe like this probably. You see again. So that's what I had. Again, picture in this. You don't need to do anything. You need to look at AOL 91 and mine and be substantially different, including network configuration. Google had to have different network configuration and Alta Vista too. Basically, this my map. It should show this ones. Okay, it does show. So either this one or that one. You can recognize this like Zillow. Because it's me doing for me, I can be similar to myself, not them all similar to mine. They created gray market copycatting some kind of stupid stuff. So for Innovation Center, I would need to talk. They cannot talk because X5 told them. So basically for this one, I had plan. it does have floor plan. It says the price, and that's it. If you like it, you talk to them. You contact, send message. Picture map, that's all. Okay, now another version. Crooked American people. They don't like to verify anything. They like to implement anything that's said in the house. They like to implement an offer. I'm telling you, there are some kind of crooked people over there. So I had like Airbnb. That's my tool. So in this case, not my name but my platform. They used illegally again. This is from the house XY was telling. So basically this one, it's actually based on my experience, which is sometimes you cannot rent hotels, or you don't like to rent hotels. Suppose in Europe you like certain area but there is no hotel there. There are places that you could rent a room or rent apartment from someone else, from person, from individual. So this is not my name, but this is my 92 platform. So that platform is not apartments and it's not hotels, but this belong to individuals, because for apartments would be management and for hotels would be management company. But this like individual people who have property, they don't mind to rent out. So they put all these pictures of what I had. So I had this one too. Yeah, different pictures of property. Okay, I had this one. Let's say, suppose San Diego. Suppose San Diego. And just search. I don't need to add anything. So basically, it will show you who has what and prices. So in this case, map is on this side. The same thing. What you've seen my like other real estate like Zillow or Trulia, this is the same. The same. My maps show price. This is illegal beginning. I'm telling you, spying in illegal beginning. They cannot trade this one. And copyrights, expect copyrights infringements. They cannot get something from the house and then copyright whatever they found. It's not your house, not for you. I don't care what XY was telling. This is actually a legal company. They cannot really do that. So what you have, pictures, you recognize the same pictures. Somebody made it look like it's okay for everybody to do what they said in the house. That's illegal. It's a fraud. That would be fraud. This would be Minnesota law violation, because X5 could not talk too much and she keep talking about my platforms, and some people are implementing like stupid. So basically for all that, for all mine, I had to have copyrights with my name. Copyrights. It's not your brain. The condition of copyright, you need to be a thinker. So if I came to that, it means my name should be there. If you don't like, be substantially different, including the network. So basically, American Explorer, Alta Vista, Google network, it's illegal, and search engine illegal, and any of my platforms they found from XY is illegal. So international court should really go through beginning, and only I could talk about my platforms. Ex-wife cannot represent and they cannot implement, and they don't tell investors the truth. So this is not his business model, it's not for him. It's because of spine questions. Spine questions would be like, what else I said and what I said and whatever. Keep asking. If it wasn't on private property, they cannot ask any questions like that. So this is crooked, one of those crooked company. So people behind of that, they were following illegal ways, including ex-wife's illegal papers. She cannot make any legal papers for me. First of all, we got divorced. She's not wife. And second thing, she cannot do anything. It's not her intellectual property. Basically, it's illegal use, Minnesota law violations, copyrights violations, and probably telling stories. Whoever said they came to that, that's fraud for investors. They never came to that. So international court should go through it. Now, what else I had for real estate? So I had real estate like Zillow and commercial like LoopNet. For apartments, I had a separate site. They could be like on Zillow, but they could be separate. Because apartments, my apartments is different. My apartments under one roof. So if you look at apartments, I have not one apartment but bunch of different apartments. Why I decided to do that? Because my main focus for Zillow is for sales. Not Zillow, but that platform is for sales. It could be rent, but my main focus is for sales. And the second one, like LoopNet, is for commercial sales. But then I thought, under one roof, just for apartments. And this one, Airbnb, is under one roof. Again, that's my platforms. Under one roof, in this case, if you, like suppose this one. So what does it say? Okay, where location, where? Huntington Beach? Yeah, okay. Now, you click on any other one. Take a look at this. What does it say? Newport Beach. So if it's Newport Beach and Huntington Beach and two different people, it means under one roof. It means different, completely companies, or in this case different property owners. They don't know each other. Most of them, they don't know each other. So in case of like Macy's, that's for one company, the site. But those other sites that I was talking about under one roof, I do allow many to be here on one platform. And basically they log in, there are questions, and they download pictures, and based on questions it will form certain stuff. It gives you information, and it shows you pictures. So like this, and gives you the map to see. So that map is not for one company like Macy's. It is for different property owners. So basically this is under one roof. That's my platform. And hotels, because there are different hotels, different names, that's under one roof. That's my too. The whole exploring is mine. I came to exploring, including digital box, including short wireless, redirection, international network, different names, like say Nikon, dot jp. Cannot. Okay, but I think they use something else. .co, I think. .co, .jp. Well, basically you see, Japanese. You see, this is my. How long they keep doing this? How about Toyota? Toyota.co.jp. Huh. Anyway, Toyota.es. Okay, it's Spanish. So that's my network. You see that based on ES, it will direct to Spanish. That's my network. This Alta Vista used illegally the cable configuration and all those ends. That's my way of international network. AOL 91 didn't have it. I came to that in 92. So Japanese, they use some JP, but I don't remember. Toyota Japan. You see, oh, they have JP. Toyota. So this one, when you see GP, that's my end. Either 2 or 3 letters. And you have this one. So those like Americans, that one .com was illegally added. This is my platform for suppose hotels and my configuration, and those .com people left their configuration and they added to my platforms. That's illegal use. Those who added to mine, they have no authority to add because they didn't even talk to me. Because they had to talk to me if you want to add something. In reality, that .com should be disconnected. Here it should be .us. That's my network. So they left buildings. They doesn't work anything there anymore, and they move everything and added .com to mine. I never asked you to add this one. And any platforms like Facebook or anything else, Amazon, that's my platforms. It's not for Americans to add end. You can take your end and some way it was. It should belong to that one. I never asked for that. That one was illegal management. Adding that some kind of old to my new system and configuration and combine it. I never did allow to use this. So .com in reality died. As soon as they removed from the buildings of previous buildings, and as soon as they quit that network configuration, .com is died. They just added the end to mine. See what I mean? So those hotels or flights, that's my platforms. It's not .com people. They added it legally because legally they would need to talk to me. It's because that is my international network with ends, and that is my platforms, and they added those .com to my platforms. So basically that's illegal. You cannot trade that. That has false statements and illegal use. I never did allow to do that. So suppose Facebook, you see they added .com. That's illegal end. This is my platform. This is abuse of power and illegal use. they use my platform, added .com to it. Now if you check like Toyota Spain or Toyota UK, that's my network. You see, UK, that's how it was. That would be, well, that was illegally used, but that was my network. And .com had to be disapproved for adding, because that's my network they used without permissions, and they added .com to it. So that one is wrong management. It was not for them to add. So in this one, if you see Toyota UK, that's what I had. And for America it should be Toyota.us. It's not .com people intellectual property, it's not .com people who came to that custom network international, and it's not .com people who came to many platforms. Basically that was wrong management. .com had to stay where they were. They could not add .com, because that's why I had my own ends, because I did not like to belong to anyone, and they had no international network. So if you look at, suppose, Hilton UK, now it's not .com who came to that. That Hilton site, it's not coming from .com people, be it map, be it rooms or anything. Because if you're accessing this from America, accessing UK, I can tell immediately that's not .com network. .com never had international network with ends, and I never did allow them, so they're basically in illegal use. Whoever added .com to my ends, they were in illegal use of mine or whatever. How about Hilton? So basically Americans are fooling. It's not coming from .com people. I can sue any .com people who will say they came to it. Hotels or Facebook or Amazon or eBay, that's not .com people's brain. So Hilton, suppose Japan. What does it say there? Oh, they added Japan. No, you don't add this to my network. This is my browser, should not work with it. This is illegal. This browser is not .com browser, I can tell you. They did not have that browser with those arrows and all that, because that is how my system is working. So suppose basically American like lies and tricks. And so if I bought a car, suppose Lexus, and Americans throw a book inside of my car, is that car belonging to Americans or to me? To me. That's what it is. They add it to mine without permissions and then play and look like they have to do something with it. They have nothing to do with it. They need to go back to their .com buildings and use their old configuration. So basically .com people are using my configuration illegally, because it wasn't for them to use. They don't have permissions. The only thing they can have some kind of bogus papers from my X5 talking blah blah blah, basically lies and tricks, where money should go to her, not to me. That's her game. Basically gold digger's brain with bunch of tweaks and tricks, and that's what people have. They trade even that. All this, what they trade was acquired by spying, because they had to talk to me. Normally the lawyer's question is who can represent intellectual property. The thing is, she cannot represent. They had to come to me. but they didn't. So all these companies keep listening about my innovative idea and platforms and implementing, because ex-wife is stuck and not me. So that's illegal use. And then on top of it, they switch from the .com network configuration and ways to mine and edit. It doesn't work like this. You don't stick to somebody until it's kind of has to do something with you. And they're telling people it's .com crash. It's not .com crash. .com left own configuration, and what happened later, because of false statements, they overflooded the market with illegal copycatting. One make hotel and 100 another one make the same, and they have laws that don't require any difference. Somebody brainwashing that everybody can do. Nobody can do. I never did allow. They got from ex-wife Olga, and then they were trying to make up look like everybody can do, no need difference. That's fraud. And then plus added .com to my platforms. Amazon should not have .com. That's my platform. Amazon should not have .com, because that's not .com people brain. They cannot add anything to mine. Just because Amazon has international different places, I can tell immediately that's my international network. That's not .com. This .com should be under investigation. .com, like I said, it's few buildings with cable. They didn't have providers. They didn't have many other things. Redirecting based on country's end and all that. So I do not allow .com people to add anything to mine, and I never did. So this platform illegal end. It should not be. Plus illegal use of platform. It's not his platform. I will make a separate video. That's not his platform, not for him to use. He should be substantially different. And if he doesn't like to pay for network should be substantially different. Basically, they should have own exploring. I'm not joking. I never did allow. So the Americans, many Americans are making false statements. Look like it's some kind of internet. It's not internet. If you see different ends, that is international network based on redirecting. And internet didn't have it, including providers and short wireless and satellites. So that's illegal use of my custom network plus the platform. So Business 94, I came to that in 92. Some people, because of ex-wife, they told him and they were implemented. So I will make a separate video. For now I just talk about different ends. Now what else I had? I had like special vacation packages for special packages, vacation specials, kind of like that. Let me see. Where's vacation specials? Vacation specials. I'm trying to look. Basically, I had like, I've seen some they do have. They put it. That's illegal. Again, all that American exploring is illegal. Even this one. Make small ones. AOL didn't have it because it was my way of designing sites. I made like these small ones, and everybody's making small ones. Look like for them to use. I never did allow. I did look at difference, so I had my difference. If you say, I don't see, but anyway, if you see somewhere vacation package, I guess, packages, like kind of like this maybe. Basically, package say we give you discount. Suppose I like Jamaica. Okay, like this, probably like this. They give you discount. That's what I had. Like that, or it can be on the screen, on the picture, price like that, and now this. So that's my travel and resort kind of packages. I started actually from flying. I started to from flying flights, and then later I had platforms, design platforms for hotels, because under one roof, hotels, and then like this with certain packages, specials like this. You see price. If you click on that, probably see the same. They're all copycats. This is not for trading. This is it's called gray market. First illegal use and then gray market. So the same. Take a look. It's like a template. Look like all my intellectual property is a template. I never said my intellectual property is a template. So that's a gray market. All those, most of exploring because of illegal use, false statements, and then copying, it's a gray market. I never had it. My real way, if anybody is doing something similar to me, they would be disapproved to place them on a system. So suppose that one, like Google, that's my search engine and network, and suppose I have my platforms. So if I see anybody is doing that similar, I don't place them on my search engine, and where I keep for people to see. I would demand difference. And because some people have copycatting brain and kind of like black or gray market brain, they'll into that kind of copying, like a template. Look, everything I said becomes like a template for them. That's a gray market, illegal use gray market. So now they say, you see pictures, and you see because you see the information and contact and whatever it has, whatever offer. So in this case it is the same, but it comes under like special. So I had like either normal, but some people like to give special, so they would be under specials, either like that one special. You see, you cross the price. That's what I had. You tell special and you tell price was that one, but now because of something this one. So what you do is, I had also like when you type and you search specials, so it gives you specials. Besides normal search, you have special. Basically I had specials. What else I said? Well, hotels I had after flights. So I did say it could be combined, it could be not. So it's up to, because I was planning to go and talk, but they jumped to implement. So hotels, if I would talk to people, they want just hotels, they don't want to deal with flights, that's fine. If I want flights, I just go to some other people just for flights. About Amazon, eBay, that would be some other video. Anyone, anyway, have a good time. Bye.